Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Truman Show, and good night.
Wow,
This
you
is
went back.
definitely not starring
not.
Bori Bands,
I am Bori.
Gonzo, and our lovely producer, Brittany.
That's me.
Brittany.
I am here and I'm alive, and this is our 9,000th episode.
Yes.
And for our 9,007th episode, we are doing a special giveaway. We are going to be collecting homeless people's cum and sending it to you directly
We will not.
Free.
Definitely not. We will definitely not be doing that
for
shit.
free. And
For
we'll,
free.
And we'll even FedEx express it to you
Yeah.
because fuck you. Anyways, thank you for listening and sharing. Share this with your mom. Share this with your grandmother.
And if you don't, you're a fucking rat.
But hey, don't share with your parents, please. Okay?
Share it with your grandma that's in
only, please.
grandma that's in hospice right now. This is the final thing she's going to listen to is my sweet, serene voice.
Talking about homeless people's cum. Yes,
Yeah.
that's lovely.
I will talk to you directly, grandma in hospice. Let me just tell you something. It's going to be all right.
Oh boy.
Don't go into the light. And if you do, you're through. But if you don't, it's not right. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find my notes.
Is that an original score?
Yeah, that's what I say to all the hospice grandmas that are about to die.
Okay.
28 years later, I watched this
new
fucking movie.
Yes. Oh, is it out?
Dude, it's out. Yeah.
Okay, I don't mean on bootleg.
No, not
Okay, I don't mean you streamed it on some, one of you youngins' websites.
Yeah, like Pirates Bay.
Yeah,
I thought Pirates Bay was like a gay porn site at first.
I can't do that.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's why I never went on
I can't
it.
concur with that. Okay,
Because I always,
that sounds like a theme park or something. Pirates Bay or
yeah.
Pirates Booty.
Pirates
I
Bay.
like Pirates Booty too, but it'd be
The food, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I was actually talking about like a theme park or some shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the popcorn.
There is a Pirates Booty popcorn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yum, what does
Remember,
it feel
remember
like? What
my,
does it taste like? Feel like that?
my
was
son was like,
creepy.
I don't want to try pirate's butt.
Who said that?
Which one?
Sawyer.
No,
What?
that was Oli.
That's my guy.
I'm telling you, man.
That's
Pirate-
my guy.
For a minute there, I thought you weren't talking about pirates like booty, like the chips. I thought you were talking about like Somalian pirates booty, the Red Sea.
Like booty or like Somalian pirates when they rob somebody in the
No,
the
not.
sack of goods. They call that booty too.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Or no, it's the guy's butt. Yeah.
How the fuck we 3 minutes in and it's already off the rails?
I don't know. I started talking about hospice grandmas, and I started freestyling.
Oh my god.
Homeless people's cum.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I actually forgot that I said that. It's actually really cool. No, so it was funny. I think I've said this before.
We so need that camera.
Just zoom in on my face.
Yeah. Is it okay? No, I'm not gonna bring back Pirates Booty.
Please
I was
don't.
gonna say Pirates Cum, but whatever. That could be Pirates Booty side hustle, like lube.
Can you just get into whatever the fuck you have written down? Oh my god.
Dude. So my brother is on vacation, so I was able to see him. Right? Me, my sister, and my dad. And it takes a lot for my dad to come to movie theaters. It's not a like realistically, it's like a once in a full moon type of thing. My dad does not go out. He's old school Mexican. He has his whatever jailbroken, right? So he can see like every movie ever made. Yeah. So he doesn't ever go to the movies. So we were telling him about it, and he was just like, "All right, I'll meet you guys there." So we went to watch 28 Years Later.
Which is a horror movie, by the way, right?
It's a horror movie.
I hate them.
So 28 Days Later
It was like a
is
zombie movie. I like
it's a
that.
zombie dude.
Yeah, I love that one.
Without a doubt, my favorite horror movie. 28 Days Later. Like, there is no competition for me. It's just so good. And 28 Weeks Later was really good. Very, very good movie. It was a lot of fun.
Really, a horror movie.
Yeah.
Zombie.
28 Days Later was a lot scarier than that, but 28 Weeks Later was like action packed and stuff. But it was still really good.
It was.
It was actually like really, really good.
This looks more like a horror fucking movie.
Yeah, so let me we were about to spoil the shit out of 28 years later.
I didn't see it, so you really can't.
So
I
he's
can't
going to be
spoil
spoiling it.
I'm gonna
but-
spoil
I
the
will not watch it, so you can spoil on.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
also,
your warning, listeners.
yeah, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Grandma in hospice. Spoiler warning. All right.
She's probably not watching 28 years later.
No, and she's probably not watching anything. She's about to die. So yeah, I was gonna say.
Nope, that's definitely not our opinion.
She's, yeah, you're right. We do need a camera just of her face. That's it. It's just insane. But yeah, I was watching this film right now. The hype about this movie was something like for horror fans, but fans of the franchise was like up there. Like it was like the second coming of Jesus. Like this was, this is pretty a big event, right? Because like everyone loves these movies, and we've been like everyone's been asking for 28 years later, right? Because at this point it literally was like about 28 years after the fact, after they got done filming this. So I was immensely excited. I was so fucking excited. Okay. And dog, the amount of dog shit in this fucking film is it. I love Danny Boyle. That's the director. I love Danny Boyle. Right. Danny Boyle is one of the greatest directors ever. I think that his wife cheated on him mid-writing the script because he couldn't concentrate on anything else. And the studio was like, hey, we need the script done. No, they're English. Hey, we need the script done, mate. And he was like, he's English too. He was just like, my wife fucked a gardener. I can't fucking do this fucking script, mate. Right? And it was just insanely like, bro.
So halfway through it, so was the first half good?
First half was pretty good. Okay, so this is the first. Let me give you a backdrop. They're on an island. Okay. Everything's quarantined. NATO has quarantined England, right? So everyone in the islands has to fend for themselves, right? Okay. It's just, that's basically it. They don't give supplies to them. They don't ever visit them, right? It's nothing like that, right? They don't help them out in any. It's basically like fend for yourself type of thing. Okay. They don't help out in any way. So people create communities and all this other stuff. So there's an island that's pretty much naturally covered under this like it's basically low tide and high tide, and it's like it's kind of like a nature bridge that leads to the mainland and then leads to this small island. Okay, cool, fine. The first half of this, you're following a dad and a son, and they got to go on patrol to the mainland, and it's basically like a coming of age story at first. It's like he's becoming a man, because he has to go out and like kill his first zombie and stuff like that. And they get stuck out there. Shit happens. You meet these alphas. That's what they're called, the alphas. They're fucking 6 feet tall, right? Dicks out, fucking bearded up, fucking strong as shit. Just like basically they're like the biggest, baddest dudes controlling the other zombies. Dope. I was like, this is dope. The editing was like really like, I don't know, like they would show like the actual movie, and then they would cut scenes of like Monty Python, of like people shooting arrows and stuff, and like wars.
And it's like the little like the hooves that are coconut shells clapping together.
People throwing
that would
rocks.
Be the cutscene, bro.
Bro, no, it wasn't the cutscene. It was just like blended in. It was just like, you know. But Danny Boyle is that in 28 Days Later, it is kind of random. Like for people that don't watch it, like. It is kind of like a random sequence. It's kind of like wonky, right? But that's kind of the director. In one fucking part of the film, in 28 Days Later, they literally have a scene where it's a painting. It's a painting of a field. They're driving by a field, but it's replaced with the painting. So it looks like they're driving past like these, like a paint, like a literally painting. It's cool. I thought it was cool. But he just went all out. He like went super ham. I think it was like it was like kind of discovering that like you can curse for the first time. That's kind of how it felt like. Because like in 20 Days Later, it was just a normal dude cursing. It was just like, yeah, fuck you know? Fuck that shit. You know, super chill. In this one, it really felt like he was going over the top with his editing. So, like, if he was just like, fucking fuck shit to fucking, like, that's how it sounded to me. I mean, looked like to me. It just looked like the studio let him do whatever the fuck he wanted. Dude, there was this one point where they killed a zombie, and it was like 360. Like slow-mo, it was reversing back and forth, and then it finally killed. And I was like, this isn't necessary.
Right.
Like a video game.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Or like when you're bowling and it like pops up all those crazy like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know the animations.
I agree. Yeah, like basically, like he could have replaced all those cutscenes or all those transitional scenes, whatever you want to call them, with bowling strike scenes. Yeah, with the pair and shit or spare, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Spare.
Yeah,
You
dude.
got a split.
Yeah. Like killing a zombie with your hand, and then it's like strike. You know, like the triple X. You know, the bowling pin is
Hell
trying to
yeah.
assassinate John F. Kennedy or something. You seen that one? Okay, whatever. But yeah, dude, it was so over the top, but I still liked it. I was like, okay, he's just getting in his bag. He's older. He don't give a fuck. I still liked the story. There's a lot of parts of it that are really fucking good in the first half, and I'm like, yo, this is zombies. This is great, bro.
See, and that's what it is. Like these zombies are real fucking zombies. Like
They run.
Like they run and thinking. Like
Yeah.
like they're like a pack of fucking angry dogs, right?
Yeah, and the alphas, dude, they're on trend. Like they're
What is-
literally
what-
on steroids.
oh.
No, they're on steroids, bro. Like they're literally
We
on
don't
trend.
speak Gen Z.
Oh, sorry.
And we don't say steroids on this show.
Oh, they're on every testosterone known to man.
Okay, there we go.
Like cow testosterone, human testosterone, like
Wow.
every
Beaver
testosterone.
piss?
Beaver piss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Pirates come, you know,
Oh,
like
nope.
I'm telling you, man.
Homeless, nope.
Homeless come.
Nah, we-
Unicorn blood, got it.
Whatever ISIS drinks for coffee, that's what they were on. They were like on everything, dude. And it was just like very intense for the first half, and I was like, this is great. And then at one point it slows down to like a halt, bro. And it just gets so insane. I'm not gonna completely explain everything.
Right.
But I'll just go into like the main points. They meet a guy that's a doctor because his mom, the little kid's mom, is basically sick, right?
Right.
Everyone can tell that she either has schizophrenia or cancer, but they don't have doctors, right? But they know that he's a doctor, but he's kind of crazy. So, you know, the kid takes him to the doctor. The doctor basically says like, hey, I'm pretty sure you got cancer. I'm pretty sure it's like you're gonna die. I'm pretty sure like that's it. That's all she wrote. Because if it's affecting your brain now, you got it all over your brain. Like that's all she wrote. You're done. And it goes into this weird scene where they're kind of like talking about life, and like it's like you know Memento Mori, and the doctor's talking to the kid, and the kid's like, yeah. It's like that means remember you're mortal, but one must also remember memento amore, which means remember to love. And I was looking at this fucking movie and looking to my dad, and he is dead asleep. He is so over this fucking movie. And I felt so bad because, again, he doesn't come out.
Did he watch 28 days and 28
Yeah.
weeks?
So 28 Days Later, for a lot of people that may not know this, it's one of the first films that hit mainstream America while like videotapes were like, you know, being, you know, and it was one of those first films that was made originally, right? They transitioned it to Spanish immediately.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of Spanish speakers from that time, from like 96 to, like, if you arrived to the United States from a Latino-speaking country, you probably know that movie because it was one of the first films that directly went like, we're making a Spanish dub for this.
Right.
And it took off in the Spanish community. Like everyone that I know that's Mexican has watched the movie. And like I have a lot of people that I know that are complete fans of this. So my dad was excited. He was just like, oh, like they're making this, dude, great.
Right.
You know, he watched 28 Weeks Later. He loved it. And he was just like, dude, this is going to be great. My poor dad was asleep while his hand was in the popcorn. My man's fell asleep mid-bite. You know how fucking sleepy you got to be mid-bite? Like how bored you had to be? I felt so bad.
Right.
During that whole sequence that all happens, right? This is the son basically, like the doctor kills the mom just out of like a pity, like, hey,
Just
you're gonna
puts her
die.
out of her misery.
Yeah, but the son's okay with it too. Like he's sad, but he's like, okay, she's gonna die, and he does it very peacefully. He does it with like drugs, and she dies, and then
Well,
he
you just spoiled
He basically euthanized the mom. Got it.
and then
Kevorkian and all of it.
he melts the mom, right?
He melts her.
Did you say melt?
Melt, like not like a patty melt, but like from the
Wax.
bones. Yeah, kind of like that. And in the bone, she takes. Oh, I forgot to mention, he has a comical pyramid of skulls in a field, and he's just stacking them all up.
Cool.
And he's just like,
Wow.
this is to remember the people that just a bunch of bullshit. Danny Boyle got his wife cheated on him or shot him in the middle of the night, whatever. And he's just like, yeah, make a pyramid out of skulls. That'll really get him. And then he was, whatever. So they put the mom's skull like all the way up to the top, and it's this beautiful scene of the sun rising. And he's just like, okay. And he's like, okay, cool. And then it transitions to him basically coming back to the island, leaving his dad a note and a baby. And oh my God, and a baby.
Where'd the baby come from?
The infected can be pregnant and have babies.
So they can have infected babies.
No, it wasn't infected because of the placenta. The doctor even said it. The miracle of the placenta. It was theorized in me. No, she has birth in the movie.
So, real fast question. Do the infected eat their placenta?
Yes, do they eat their placenta?
They would have, but she was trying to eat the mom.
The baby?
The mom.
The baby. Both of us were like, the baby? She was trying to eat the baby?
It was actually crazy because, like, literally the mom was, like, freaking out seeing this pregnant, infected, like, giving birth. And then they hold hands, the infected and her, and she's just like, trying to have this kid.
Really humanizing.
Really dog shit.
Damn, even in...
And then she attacks her after.
Bro,
Yeah,
even in death, we can't escape the pro-fucking-life propaganda.
Bro, yeah. That's actually, like, one of the biggest things. Yeah, I
Thank
agree.
you.
But yes, that's very true.
Danny Boyle is probably Republican because
Definitely.
ain't no fucking way your message is, like, one of your biggest messages is, like, hey, even if you're a fucking zombie, have this baby.
Kids too.
You can have
the
this
damn
baby.
Right.
Crazy.
That's insane.
You don't think that, all that running around and jumping and eating people and falling would kill a baby, though, right?
No, it didn't.
It's the miracle of the placenta.
That's literally how he said it. I've hypothesized about this. Didn't think it was true, but it is true. I was like, what the fuck? What are we watching? Like zombie
propaganda.
Zombie National
propaganda.
Geographic or some dumb shit. This is stupid, dude. And then, okay, so the kid drops him off at the island just to get off this, but like he drops him off at the island, drops the baby off, and the dad's like, the kid's named Spike, and he's like, Spike, no. Keep in mind, this is what I hate about movies like this, is like there's no bad actor. They're all acting their fucking asses off. It's just that the lines are trash, right? But
So
the
writing is terrible.
Yeah, but Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I love him.
He acting his ass off, and he was great in it. He was really great. I don't think there was like one bad scene with him. Spike, there was plenty of them, but that was just because of the director. It was just garbage.
So does Aaron Taylor Johnson play the dad?
Yeah, he plays dad. And the first, I'm telling you, man, 28 years later, like the first half is just such a thrill ride. It's so much fun. It's like visually interesting.
So halfway through it, yeah.
But
once they started cutting in those bowling scenes, he was like, I gotta go.
No, for real, yeah.
It was when his dad was fast asleep with his hand in the popcorn
Yeah.
bowl.
No, it was when Danny Boyle's wife was fucking the carpenter that was supposed to fix the tiles, and he saw it and he was like, "Oh, mate, I can't finish this fucking movie." Anyways, whatever.
So are movies back then? Movie theaters are back, right?
No,
they?
Yeah, they're.
I mean, that's what it sounds like because they have a lot of blockbusters coming out this year. What they got Superman, they have Jurassic World for the what is that? 13
Rebirth.
Or 14? Then they got what? Fantastic Four.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Thunderbolts. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
47.
Yeah, they may even have. Because when I saw the movie, I think I saw another Fast and Furious.
Oh my God.
Family. But I mean, literally, like, he had a son. And his name was Gino Toretto Jr. or the third or some shit.
What is Vin Diesel's character? Is he fucking Mexican or is he fucking Italian? I feel like they hacky sack that.
Gino Toretto. What is Gino? Gino's Italian, right?
Guinea Toretto? Is that what you said?
Gino?
Spaghetti?
We know a Gino.
Yes.
And he's Italian.
Right.
So is Vin Diesel's character Italian?
He's Italian, I believe. Family. Oh, definitely.
No,
family.
family.
Oh, that
he didn't
makes
say
sense.
familia.
Oh,
I mean,
true.
he pretty much. I mean, he pretty much should have.
He does say it.
But all the soundtracks are always in Spanish now.
Yeah, that's because ain't his girlfriend Spanish? The one girl, she's pretty.
I
hot.
can't.
And
Yeah.
also, like, aren't Spanish and Italian like this close to kissing?
They are very
Okay.
close.
They are very close.
Yeah.
Because, well, yeah, that's what they are, right? Spanish.
Yeah.
Just in Europe, they're the Spanish Europeans that are not from Spain. They're just fucking change their language, and they are Italian.
Yeah, like the Latin breakdown is like very like comically like together.
Wow,
Like
we're losing the audience with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a shit ton of sequels, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think movies have gone anywhere. I think that
No, they went somewhere.
You still need movies, man.
Yeah, but they went somewhere. Wasn't it what 2 years ago when fucking what was it AMC or something like that that the world had to save from bankruptcy?
That was during COVID though.
Yeah, that shit ain't came back yet.
I think it has though.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, it's so many blockbusters that have come out, but not only that, so many like small films.
All of those fucking things were either reboots from 2020 to now. Like there is a lot of sequels right now, but from that time there was a shit ton of sequels, or Marvel was kicking ass.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you, Marvel has been on a decline after Infinity War, but
definitely.
I mean, yeah, is it Endgame? So the sequel to the last Avengers. It's been going on a very steep decline, but no, movies have been like, there's movies that still make it. Like one of the most popular movies is like Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it's an original script, and it won all the awards, and it made all of its money back times like 1,000 or whatever, and it's like an original movie. So I don't think movies escape anywhere. I just think it's just too easy for people to say right now, well, I'll wait till it gets to streaming. I'm not like that.
Yeah, because
I want to watch that.
There are things where it's like, okay, we have Wicked in theaters for like 3 weeks, and then we're streaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so a lot of Disney too, because you can just stream it on Disney. So it's the same way, which is a little return. I mean, not.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I sure hope not, because theaters are a great escape. I love it.
They're a great escape. It's just like.
Yeah, but
literally, you can ride by theaters. I remember used to riding by theaters like on a Friday and Saturday.
Oh, you couldn't get a seat.
That bitch was packed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like $17 now just to see the movie.
Yes.
And then you spend $47 on popcorn.
Yeah, true.
Like people just can't afford to go to the movies anymore.
Right.
And because now it's not just like, in like on the big screen, it's like now we got 4K Ultra HD in 4D.
Yes,
and
your seat's vibrating. They let all the way back, and if you press a button, juju fruits will pop out of that motherfucker.
Yeah,
like that.
You can press the little button, and here comes somebody who works at the theater to wait on you.
Yes.
Yeah,
and that's literally what you're paying for.
Right.
Literally, because I that's why I say our movie's really back.
I
think they're back now. Again, like I said. I mean, but again,
I think that it's just going to be a thing that it's a luxury that only a few people will be able to afford.
Well, I don't think it's ever going to be back as good as it was like during the 90s, because like during the 90s you could literally release like any type of film,
right? And
if a moviegoer enjoyed it, they would tell friends, and it would storm.
Right, definitely.
It's never going to be like that anymore. But I do think that a good movie that makes it on screen through social media is always going to get enough attention. Like Sinners, I really wasn't planning on watching Sinners. I thought it was going to be lame as fuck because I saw Michael Jordan playing two people as twins.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking May. I wasn't expecting it to be like one of my favorite movies of all time.
But that's what I'm saying. So Sinners did something that a lot of movies don't do. Is that's an original cast, an original screenplay, original idea. You know what I'm saying? And I was going down the list of some of these fucking, and there's, like I say, it's sequels galore. How many more Mission Impossibles can we fucking
How many
see?
more Jurassic Parks are we gonna have?
And like in Superman Legacy, so now they're just rebooting Superman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks like a cool movie.
I mean, damn! At this point, bring back the Saw franchise. God,
right?
It's not going to be gone. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, but you are seeing some original movies out there now, so that's definitely a plus. So and they are writing a little bit better. They're not just relying on what was done before and just building off of that.
I think that I don't think they're going to go anywhere, but I also don't think it's ever going to be as good as it once was, and that's going to stop so many creative ideas that would have came out.
Right.
And the thing is, like, I don't know.
Because Netflix, they get movies now. You know what I'm saying? So they get movies that they show on Netflix that you don't even see at the theater. And so, I mean, that has, and so all of these companies are doing it, so I think that's where some of the ideas are probably going.
I mean, I'll be honest. It's motherfuckers need to go out. Motherfuckers do need to go out. I don't care how much it costs. You need to go out and watch a movie.
Yeah, you do.
And the reason why is because do you watch movies and do you enjoy them on streaming? Well, hello, dumbass. They're not going to be able to go on to streaming if we don't go to the movies.
No.
And if it all goes to streaming is like one of those things where it's just like the bigger, better deal. Like what's on streaming? I'm assuming every single thing that's on Netflix worth watching, you probably already watched it.
Probably.
Yeah, or HBO or whatever. But this being said, like, that's how we get new movies. And it's just these fucking douchebags that, like, will complain, oh, like, there's no original movies. And da-da-da.
Yes.
But then a movie will come out and be like, yo, this guy, like, lost a bag of cocaine and now a bear founded Cocaine Bear.
God.
Right? And then people will be like, oh, my God, that's so stupid. Well, maybe you'll have a good time, you fucking loser.
It's not, and everything's not meant to be, serious and good either. So
no.
Yeah. So, but Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear was so much fun, dude.
It probably was.
No, it was
only,
awesome.
It
bro.
wasn't one bump.
No,
it definitely
it was
affected
a
the bear.
kilo of cocaine. It was multiple kilos of cocaine.
Did the bear keep going back?
No, there was like a bag that dropped. He ate like 16 kilos of cocaine.
Oh, so
and he was just like stoned. Yeah, he was like Pablo Escobar. Like he was just like insanely high. And he started fucking people up. He started like running up trees way faster. And Cocaine Bear was one of those like original things that I was like, this is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna watch it.
Like all the Sharknado movies.
Yeah. It was a modern take on Sharknado. And that's why I love movies.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need everything to be the Oscars.
Right.
I want something like this every so often. Does everybody here eat Ruth Chris every time you go out?
No, sometimes you have to watch Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
Sometimes you got to eat McDonald's. Just get the fuck over it, pussy.
And
That's
I think
fucking
like
annoying.
even all the like stand-up comedy, how they used to do shows on that. Like guys would do that and they would go to the movies with it.
Yeah.
Like that's where I saw Raw, and Delirious and Eddie Murphy special.
very true.
You went to the movies to see those.
Oh.
And now everybody just goes straight to Netflix
That'd
or
be
HBO.
fun. That'd be so fun to see something like that at a movie theater.
Yeah,
The
that's how
last
they used
person
to do
that
it.
did that was like Kevin Hart.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Yep, it was.
Let Me Live, I think.
Yeah.
But I will say, I remember watching that, and like whenever whenever there was a really funny bit with Kevin Hart, I heard in the back like some guy. The reason why those don't work is because some people laugh like fucking Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Like there's just one guy that laughed just like I don't know, like a dying like a
dying hyena or something like
no, like a dying beaver. So it had like a click every time. So it was like, I was like, what the fuck? Because I think that was his like tonsils touching or something. He was like, I was like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? I looked behind me. I was like, yo, this is crazy. So I would do that for like a Bill Burr, but
right.
No, I still would do that. If a comedian released it in theaters, I would love to go and laugh with people. Like that was one of my greatest experiences ever in a movie theater was watching Infinity War: The Avengers.
Yes, yeah.
Because I was seated next to nothing but black people, right?
Boy.
And
So
nothing.
you talked through the whole movie?
No, nothing wrong with y'all. But I was watching it. The people that I didn't know is what I'm saying.
Right.
And I'm so happy that black people exist. Let me cook. And the reason why is because they don't give a fuck how expressive they are. And I appreciate that because I don't either. So like literally it was so funny. There was like, it was during the Avengers scene where the big three are fighting Thanos. And they find out that Captain America can yield the hammer. Yeah. And when, I'm telling you, man, when the hammer started picking up, like all these black people around me were like, they're not doing that. No way. And then Captain America catches it and everyone's cheering and screaming. Bro, I had like two black people on my side, right? And it was a whole row full of black people, and you just got seats wherever, right?
Oh yeah, it wasn't like assigned.
No, because it was sold out.
Yeah.
So I just got a seat where I could, and it was like in a good seat. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I just fit next to all these random people. And so like literally he catches the hammer, the camera focuses in on him. I have two black people. Keep in mind, they're all pretty much bigger than me, and they're all like doing this side hit. You know, when you find something.
On you.
Yeah, they're leaning on you. They're grabbing you, and I'm grabbing them, and I'm like, yo. We're all grabbing each other by like the collars and like hoodies or whatever, and we're like rocking back and forth, and we're like, no, yeah, we're freaking out. A lot of us stand up. Dude, we're freaking out. We're like, what the fuck? And then he yields the lightning and he strikes Thanos. Bro, you must have thought, we all won the lotto. Because we were like, yeah, let's go. What the fuck? We started freaking.
So true.
Bro, we were freaking out, bro.
This is like a common like consensus amongst moviegoers is that there's nothing that quite tops like a premiere of a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing did, man.
Yeah.
Back in the day, nothing did.
No, nothing at all.
Because we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You know, there was nothing to understand. Like, I watched Get Out twice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right? And
I had to watch it twice.
Yeah, and I watched Get Out.
Once I had to stop,
Yeah, I watched Get Out once with a white crowd, and none of them were laughing at, like, anything that was being said. And I was so disappointed, right? Because I watched it first with the black crowd, right? And the black, dude, again, thank God for black people, because they are so expressive, especially in the movie theaters, dude. And it was so funny because, like, there were so many scenes where she was trying to get the keys. Mm-hmm. She was just like, oh. And then, like, he finds out that there are all these weird white supremacists trying to, like, take his body and shit. So she's, like, digging through the keys. And he's like, Rose, fucking keys, Rose. And you can hear women, like, it's like, get the keys. And then literally she's like, these keys? Like that?
Yeah.
And, like, looks at him. Bro, all the people were like, "Oh, this bitch!
I told you this bitch! I told you that bitch right there! I knew it!
People on the side, I knew it! I fucking knew it! This dumb bitch!
I knew that hoe! That's what they do! That's what
Oh, bro! And then towards the end, right when he thinks the cops are showing up, every black person was like, "No!" That. Any other scenario, nothing, right? You get like the cops. Everyone was like, no, because they knew what's up, man. And then literally when the character came out, it was his friend that came out that was his TSA agent. He got out of the car. Everyone was like, yeah, freaking the fuck out. It was like, fuck it. I knew he was gonna come out. And then, like, when he was just like, yeah, we TSA, we handle shit. Everyone started laughing. Everyone's like, oh my God, this is so funny. TSA. When I watched it with the whites, oh my God, with the whites, it was terrible. Because I thought I was still in the queue, so I was laughing hard as shit.
You're stupid.
So I was like, so when something came out that was funny, I was like, and then literally, and then everyone around me was just like, shh.
Right?
No, not the shush.
I looked around, I was like, bitch, don't make me. But then I forgot I don't have any black people to back me up. So then I was like, all right. And then towards the end, when the cops came, guess what?
What?
All the white people were like, oh, good. You see what I'm saying? Dude? Different crowds, man.
We don't want the police to show up. If our homies show up, we good. Oh, fuck, finally. Motherfucking police, fuck, we fucked. We are fucked.
I could literally hear people say, oh, good, she's not getting away with it. I'm like, what? Fuck are you talking about? Have you seen History ever?
Bro, to me, that was a fucking horror movie. And I remember because I watched it by myself, right? Because I didn't want to go into the movies because people were telling me it was freaky. And so I was like, all right, I'll just watch it at home, man. And I tell you what, when I first, like when I say some stuff I'll have dreams about, that was a movie I had dreams about. Like, literally. Like, I was just like, this shit is weird. But it's, it's not real, but the shit could be real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so that's what fucked me up, I think.
It felt plausible. It wasn't out of the, like, line of existence. Like, you know what? If someone gets so fucking crazy enough, I bet they could do this with the what was it, brainwashing and all that stuff.
Yeah. And we love white women.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you. Not to moi.
So that's what I'm saying. That shit was so real, man. Like, goddamn, this shit really could happen. I could be in a sunken place.
But that's the fun of movies, man.
Yeah, it is.
I never want it to go away because that's to me like the best thing about it. Like, dude, so 28 years later, like this actually brings me back. The ending. I didn't even tell you the ending. So
You did, but you didn't.
No, I did not tell you the ending. So I told you he left the note and then he left, right?
Right.
Spike, the 13-year-old kid. As soon as he left, he was just trying to figure it out.
Right.
Right? Because his mom just died. He was sad. So he was just trying to figure it out. He was like, Dad, I'll be back. I just need some time. I'll be all right. And then he's walking around the mainland just doing his thing. These zombies approach him, right? And it starts to like get pretty heavy for my man. And
was there any alphas?
No, it wasn't any alphas, but it was just regular zombies. But they're still fast as fuck.
Right.
And so he ran out of arrows and he was kind of like, oh, fuck, here we go. And this one guy comes out in a full tracksuit.
Like,
just imagine that. We're talking about the end of the world in
like
England.
the old school tracksuit?
Bro, like Russian tracksuit wearer, Eastern Bloc, right?
Yes.
He has long blonde hair. My boy Jack O'Connell. I can't believe they did him this dirty. He's wearing long blonde hair, and he's just like, "Hi, mate. You need some help, mate?" And then multiple other people, like 7 people, came out, all in matching tracksuits. I'm not joking. This is literally...
No, what I'm thinking is, how many movies is Jack O'Connell going to be in this year?
He's a beast.
Right,
He's a beast.
right.
It was the last bit of it, so it was a cameo, so I'm assuming it took like 5 days or something. But still, this motherfucker, he looked at them and then he was just like, do you need help, mate? And he was just like, yeah. And then he was just like, all right, then. And then they all comically jumped out like they were fucking Power Rangers and started defeating these zombies. And they were like, hiya, I swear.
And it was literally like the
like
the Power Ranger
moves and stuff.
So
And
he just wrote, like you say, he wrote whatever the fuck he wanted to
bro,
write.
my dad looked right at me, and we like looked at each other, and it was this is the only time me and my dad have been unified in complete thought. Spanish, English, both at the same time. We both looked at each other, and it was like, este pinche película, which literally translates to this fucking movie. We literally looked at each other, and we just saw, and we like, my eyes were open, and he gave me the side like that, like the face like that. Like, this is a terrible movie, right? I just want you guys to know,
This is bullshit.
you guys took me out here.
Absolutely
They started doing these Power Ranger moves at the end when they killed all of them. They were like, he was like he said like a war cry or something. He was like, Huzzah. And they all jumped in a pose.
a war cry.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Yeah. And then they all jumped in a pose like the crane.
And then flames went up behind
You know,
them.
like from Karate Kid. Like from Karate Kid. And then they were like, Huzzah. So one guy said it, Jack O'Connell was like, Huzzah. And then all of them repeated, Huzzah! And they were all wearing blonde wigs, like Jack O'Connell.
They just let Jack O'Connell improv, I think.
Right.
No,
they probably were like,
they let
what
Danny
looks good
Boyle.
for you? What looks good right now?
Bro, like, so the executives,
like?
all the executives that helped made that movie,
Yeah.
owe the IRS millions of dollars because we're like, we just need this movie to come out because we're in deep water, right? And then Danny Boyle's like, I can't make it in this movie. My wife's fucking the plumber. And then
There used to be the gardener.
Yeah.
The gardener's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
She's a whore. She's a whore. Multiple people.
She gets around.
She gets around, bro.
Two-timing Huss.
Yeah, multiple people, man. And they were like, we will release anything.
Right.
And bro, it was the most disastrous fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
But you loved it.
But even then, I loved the audience reaction because everyone was looking. I saw the people up front. Their fucking heads were all tilting to each other with people they came with because everyone was like, what is this bullshit?
What is the Power Rangers doing here?
What is this sheer bullshit
Did
that
they have
we're
weapons
watching?
at least?
They had weapons.
Okay.
Jack O'Connell was like, and I'm the Red Ranger.
It was so bad.
I love the tracksuits though. That is so awesome. Bro.
Tyrannosaurus. Rage virus. Yeah,
Go.
yeah.
Put their hands in the middle. Yeah.
Bro, it was so bad. It was like I can't even explain how terrible it was. We all looked at each other, and like me and my brother, it was so funny. Me and my brother looked at each other, and he just kept looking at the screen, and I kept staring. So like he was looking at the screen, and I was looking at my brother, and he just kept staring at the screen. He turned his eyes to see my peripheral vision, and he smiled.
Bro.
He was so upset.
So I just want to know, like, if you rated it, what would you rate it?
Right. How many Rotten Tomatoes?
How many Rotten Tomatoes? All of the Rotten Tomatoes. What the fuck?
That was good.
No.
Oh.
It's not fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, 0.
Okay.
So if we're gonna do real life Rotten Tomatoes, this is like. So Mexicans on the field, no Rotten Tomatoes. So let's say who's the laziest people? Wait.
Let's stop right there.
No, wait. I think I can do this. Okay. Who's the laziest type of people? Oh fuck! I can't do this. No, I can't do this. This is crazy. That was about to be fucking insane.
Canceled.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, but it was 1 out of 10. It was a fucking like I'm telling you, man. The first half, solid 7. Like you kept me there.
So where were the Power Rangers? The second half?
No, it was at the end.
Oh.
Like last 5 minutes. So I think that's even worse because it's kind of like, okay, so it's kind of like you're having sex, right? Yeah. You're about to come, and then she looks at you in the face, and she just starts saying, hey, you know North Dakota's capital is unsustainable for gas mileage. You know that, right? It doesn't make sense why we have cars in North Dakota. And then you come, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck was that last? What the fuck was that? Was that whole thing that you just said? Well, I don't know. It's creative expression.
What the fuck?
Okay, you want me to go?
Explaining?
You want me to get? Okay, so it's like the equivalent of having sex. Again,
Right,
let me use another analogy. So you're having sex, and then she looks at you and she says, "Hey, I might be related to one of my family members that isn't my family members. It's my dad. I think my dad is actually my brother, and my mom is actually his sister. And
That's what it's like.
But anyways, and then you come, and then you're like." What did you say?
It doesn't
don't worry about
matter.
I don't think that I follow.
It doesn't matter.
You don't think you follow? Okay.
It really doesn't matter what the fuck she said. But
Okay.
yeah, I get it.
No. How about this? Okay, one more.
Okay, here we go.
Someone's giving you a blowjob
Yes.
and they bite your dick off. There you go. That's what it felt like.
Oh, okay. That's
But you
what
still came.
That's no.
No.
And you
I
paid
don't like that
$17.
one. I don't like that idea. That's
Plus 47 for popcorn.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a lot for the popcorn.
So, did the Power Rangers have a finishing move?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Huzzah. That was it. They did the crane like from Karate Kid after they killed all the zombies.
Huzzah.
And then they were like, huzzah. They weren't all white. Some of them were black and they had blonde wigs. But like not blonde wigs as in like dreads or something, right? It was all matching Jack O'Connell's haircut. So
that meant something. I guarantee you
it means cult. It means they're in a cult. But I don't give a fuck. You just gave me a bunch of useless information at the end, and now I'm walking out of there saying, "What the fuck did I just watch?" But I'll be honest, it's one of the most memorable things I've ever witnessed in any movie.
That end scene was just a setup for like 28 decades later.
Right.
Yeah, it was a sequel. It's definitely a setup for a sequel. You don't just show up Jack O'Connell at the end and say, "Hey, we're not having a second movie." Like you're definitely. I think that the studios, right? They've accepted the fact that Danny's going through a divorce after he caught his wife having sex with multiple people, the HVAC guy, the plumber. The pizza delivery guy, everybody stereotypically in pornography. But like, I think that they have already rolled out a sequel and they're like, we don't give a fuck what you release. We're still releasing the sequel. We have a 2-movie deal for you.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think that's what's going on because, dude, I could not explain to you what the fuck I watched.
What do we think the sequel's called?
Huzzah.
28, probably 28.
28 huzzahs later.
28 huzzahs later. Yeah, I can see that.
Huzzah. So I just love that they had a finishing move, bro.
I'm telling you,
the most awesome thing.
I'm going to send you guys the ending because it's probably leaked by now, but it is ridiculously horrible. The whole movie experience, I would give it a solid 4 out of 10. Damn. It was the whole thing because you got to count the whole thing. Yeah. If I had a heart attack in the midway, I would have given it a 8 or 7 out of 10. But I
We're
didn't.
getting out of there.
But I didn't die, so I watched the whole thing, and it was close to dog shit.
So was it like it wasn't like scary?
To me,
because that's what it looks like.
No,
like you saw the previews in the movie. It looks like it's a super horror movie.
It
like, a lot of
does.
chase scenes, maybe a lot of cut scenes. And scenes.
It was gruesome. It was very scary, and it was really, really intense. Like, there's this one scene. If you guys do end up watching it, just to be like,
I won't.
just to be like, is Gonzo telling the truth about
maybe
this
for
shit?
the finishing move.
Yeah.
I do need a new one.
But there's this one scene where they're being chased down I'm telling you, the thing that's covered by the ocean, the tide water in certain times, and it's like starting to get covered up, right?
Okay.
And there's an alpha, like it's like a huge stretch of land. Think of like the distance between here to the other building, right?
Okay.
To like literally like that. It's like a stretch of land. Like that's how it feels like. And there's an alpha hauling fucking ass, bro. Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps mixed into one person, because he's just and like they're the dad and the son, they can't hear him yet, so they're kind of like we made it back.
Frolicking.
Yeah, they're because they made it back from a
Right.
bad situation, and they're like, nah, you were scared, dog. Nah, I wasn't scared. You were scared, pussy. And then literally they kept. Oh, they didn't say it like that. They were oh, y'all fucking pussy, mate. So
In it.
in it, a slob on my knob, mate. Anyway, so then they're like walking down, and then they start to hear it, and they're like, no, it can't. They look back, and they're like, holy shit, run. The dad's like, run, Spike, run. And it's like this whole moment where you're like, your asshole is in your liver. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, what the fuck? And it's so intense, and you're just like, oh my fucking, and you can hear the alpha getting louder, and you can hear the dad.
And the way they do it now in the movie, you probably hear it in the
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
down the breathing
like-
and shit.
It was great. That was a great scene.
Yeah.
Like
Incredible scene.
Like in Warfare when that dog starts barking.
Yeah.
I literally was like, who brought a dog in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, it was insane. And then the dad was like freaking out. He was just like, get up, come on. And then he's like, oh, fuck, this is it. And when I heard this is it, it was like an honest to God, like I don't know. It kind of like hit me as a dad. It was like, what would I say if I think that me and my son are probably going to die right now?
Right.
And he understood
It won't be,
me.
this is it.
It might be if you're freaking the fuck out.
Nah, for me, it's gonna be like, hey, you better
It's
go.
been
let's,
real.
Let's go back to back. We gonna fight assholes and elbows, brother.
Okay, so, but I think that's what he meant. But
okay.
still, like, I think that is what he meant.
Okay.
But he was just like, yeah, he was like, this is it, and I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like someone's gonna die right
Yeah.
now, and it was incredibly
It was a
good.
good fight scene.
Oh, bro, no, it wasn't even a fight, but there was a lot of stuff that happened with that. They get to the gate and they're able to fend them off, the alpha, after a shitload of arrows and a shitload of rounds and shit like that. But it was fucking dope. Yeah. And like that's what I'm saying.
You kill these two the same way. You gotta fucking stab them or shoot them in the fucking head or something like that.
Alphas, no. Like you just
How do
gotta
they fucking
keep
die?
You just gotta keep shooting until they die.
It's like the boss when you're in a video game.
Motherfucker was Bowser. Yeah. Motherfucker was Bowser, dude. He was just rolling infected Bowser, dude.
Wow.
No, he was.
It actually pops like a health above their head so that you can see how much more you have to go.
I thought it was like a jab in the head and bam, you kill the brain and they're done.
Yeah, in 28 days later. Yeah, but these are like evolved because
These are the babies of the babies.
a little bit of lore, but it's like they're surviving off of like they can't find any more humans, so they're eating like deer and shit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like they're eating each other because
Or each
Well, that
other.
wouldn't even be
yeah.
good, though,
you know
right?
life finds a way, or whatever
They're
Jeff
they're made
Goldblum
of the
said.
same thing. Right?
They're doing a lot, dude. They're fucking a lot
So
of shit up.
28 days they're infected. They're not like so they can't turn people.
No, they
like
can.
in-
Yeah, 28 days later, yeah, they can. That's the whole thing. They like it's the rage virus, but yeah, they can. And then by 28 years later, they're all like mutated and deformed, and like they're like literally like some of them like don't even walk, so they're all part of the land. So they're like literally mixing. It's actually horrifying visuals. Like I was like actually like
it's
really
a fucking horror movie.
yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, no
it was very intense. I'm telling you, man. Like this whole thing, it was like It was like meeting a girl and like
Okay.
literally at a bar and like she's the most beautiful chick in the whole world and you're like, wow, this shit. And then she's laughing at all your jokes and and like all this shit.
You're so
and
silly.
You're so annoying. And I'm like, yo, this is in the bag,
Lay
bro.
up.
You lay up.
Yeah.
And then you literally get the number and then she texts you, hey, just letting you know, I might have AIDS. And you're like, well,
Or asexual.
oh yeah, or I'm asexual.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means.
It means you're attracted to like fucking stools and shit.
It
Yeah.
means that you
And
aren't
what's
sexually
the-
attracted to anything.
And what's the other
Okay,
ones? It's
basically the same thing.
asexual and
Asexual is you don't find like you're not a sexual being.
you're not a sexual
You're not a
being.
sexual being.
Yeah.
So what's
Yeah.
the one where you're a sexual being and you don't care who the fuck you
That
are?
is pansexual.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then there's bisexual, who is
Well, yeah,
attracted
bisexual.
to
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so bisexual, you have sex with both women and
You're
men.
attracted to
men.
both men and women. But
So what the fuck is pansexual?
pansexual means that, all right, ladies, listen up.
So
Pansexual is it doesn't matter what the individual's gender identity is.
Mm-hmm.
You're attracted to the person.
Whoa,
wait, but that's
that's intense.
pretty much heterosexual almost.
Well,
But
no,
with
because
just-
if I were pansexual, I could
Or
be
bi-
attracted to men or women, but it doesn't like or non-binary people. Like it doesn't matter what your gender is.
Okay.
What part of the flag are they? What color are they? Why are you?
Wow, you're gonna test me like this during Pride Month?
No, I'm just asking because you seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I'm an ally.
Oh, I gotcha.
But, I
No,
mean,
that's cool.
that's just crazy, because
That's pretty
you know,
cool.
There's so many different, things now that you got to be aware of.
This
and
might-
if you're single, you definitely got to be aware of this shit, right?
This might sound kind of sus, but I wish I was. Wait.
Don't. please, we pray that this is
No. Okay.
what you wish. What?
No, I just, not to sound too sus, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes, bro, it's kind of like the struggle is real.
Okay.
Sometimes you're drinking plenty of water
Yeah.
and you're not thirsty at all.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're in the middle of the Sahara Desert and you're dying of thirst. And like no chick is calling you back and like
So you just wish every now and then you bang out anybody.
Anybody, dude.
I get it,
Dude,
I
like,
get it.
Because, like, dude, someone once told me, like, it's a struggle to be gay. And I'm like, besides, like, the big ones, right? So, like,
Yeah.
hatred, that's a big one.
That is a big one.
I'll give you props. It is hard to be gay.
Yes.
Like, without a doubt. However, like, if
She's not listening. Thank
I'm not.
God.
So
Thank
what
God.
I'm finding on Google is
God.
that it doesn't have an actual representation on the traditional LGBTQ flag.
racist.
Instead, there's a symbol attached to the flag, and they have their own flag, which is pink, yellow, and blue.
Is it like a
It's
frying pan or something?
literally pink, yellow, and blue. And
Oh, it's just
no.
pink, yellow, and blue.
No,
You would think it's a pan. That'd be cool.
Nope.
Because it's
Nope.
pansexual. Or maybe they hijack the colors of Panama and then they
Right,
just
right,
replace them
right.
with.
Okay, pink for female, yellow for non-binary, blue for male.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know, the traditional standard gender norm colors
Okay, no, I
that
understand.
that are impressed upon you from birth until you find your own identity or whatever.
I understand what you're saying,
Right.
but I just
Okay.
wish it was a
Right,
pan.
Okay.
That'd be fucking a lot simpler and kind of cool, actually.
Just
'Cause, like, what's your
plain
sexual-
old pan.
What's your sexuality? The shit you cook on.
Right,
Oh.
right.
That's cool.
Okay. So anyway,
Oh yeah, sorry.
So pansexual is just a regular old
Yeah.
hoe.
Like I don't wish I was gay. I just wish I was bi. So like I could just,
Flip.
if the drought comes.
Yeah.
Okay, when you say flip, not like that.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm trolling. I'm not. Yeah. I'm trolling, bro.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm not.
If
you
you
know,
ain't
so-
catching, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm picking
no,
up what you're putting down
no.
here, man.
'Cause
so
then,
you wouldn't bottom for somebody. I got it.
No, not even
Because,
someone I loved
then
and
you're
cared
not
for.
experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never-
If you throwing your experiment.
Yeah, I remember one time a chick tried to put her finger on my butt, and
Not cool.
I kind of accepted my fate,
No.
and I was like, no, this is a little too much. And I was just like, nah, this is...
So when I was on the apps
Yeah.
before my husband,
Okay.
there was this guy that was like, if you're not into pegging, then you better just swipe left. And I was like,
Whoa.
okay, here we go.
What, so
right.
wait, so was he talking about you pegging him?
Yep,
or him
he wanted
pegging
no,
you?
he wanted me to peg him.
Okay, I mean that's
Well, I mean, not me, but like
I
he
get it.
wanted
A person.
he wanted to be
yeah,
pegged.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I actually met someone like that. It was someone that liked to be pegged.
Wow,
It was a dude.
good for
Yeah,
him.
and he was in the Marines. It was actually really funny because one time we joked around about it, and then he was drunk, and he was just like, "Yeah, I let that happen before," and we all started laughing because we thought he was joking, and he was just like, "No, I'm being serious."
Well,
like, I
that's
like
because the Marine Corps is just
Here we
a
go.
little bit.
I mean, there had to be some follow up to that.
The story that I heard from him once he sobered up, because
Yeah.
we told him, you told us that he
told
got
him you
pegged.
took it.
Yeah. And then he was just like, "All right, so let me try to like clean it up." And I was like, "So you did?" It was like, "Yeah, but let me try to clean it up." And
make this better, non-gay.
he only explained anatomy to us. He was just like, the prostate of a male is
Sir.
a cum. And like, I was like, so what? So you did? And he was just like, well, I still do, but it's not like I do it regularly and stuff like. And I was like, all right, so
Sir, I mean,
do you have sex with men too? He was like, no, how dare you? Like that's homosexuality, and that's a. And I was like, dude. And so all my boys were with it. We didn't really know this guy. We invited him out.
Okay,
And
okay.
that was the last time we ever invited him out. But not because of the pegging, just because he was a raging alcoholic.
Yeah.
So
well, you said he was a Marine, so
so whenever he would get drunk, he would just be insanely intense about everything.
Yeah.
So like we were playing Smash Bros at a bar called what was it, Pixels in Norfolk. And like we beat him multiple times. He was trash. And then, like, one of my friends, there's this feature where you could kill yourself while killing somebody else, but it's like a troll thing. It's like you lose and he loses, but you're just being an asshole.
Yeah.
And that's what my friend did. He became Kirby. He ate him, and then
Kirby's
jumped,
my favorite to play
yeah,
with.
jumped out of the platform, and they both died. And he grabbed his controller and threw it against the wall. He had to pay for a fucking controller.
My kids say that it's cheating when I play as Kirby.
Yeah.
well, it kind of is.
No, it's not.
It kind of.
So
It's not.
your child probably has more mental fortitude than this like
Yeah,
25-year-old.
the
man.
older one maybe.
Okay. But yeah, this being said, it was just like, holy shit. But anyways, the whole thing happened was like he was experimenting or something, and then it just happened.
And then it felt good?
And then it felt good to him, and then he just kept rolling with
So
it.
he just because there are those people that say, well, I go to the doctor and get it done, or I have somebody
Yeah.
massage my prostate.
Well, that's just their
that's just their
his
way of saying
doing it.
that's
things.
just his internalized homophobia. He
Yeah. No hate, but yeah, that's literally what it was. And it's so strange because I'm like, dude, if you're gay, just be gay. Like, it's cool.
or you can be both.
Or you could be both. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
you could just be. What is it where you don't have to say anything and you just have a lot of sex partners? Which one is that?
Polyamorous?
Polyamorous.
No, that's multiple partners.
But of any
Having a lot of partners, like in terms of quantity, that's just called being a hoe.
Oh.
that's what polyamorous
No,
is too.
no.
Bullshit.
I mean,
if you-
sure.
So if you have multiple partners,
Mm-hmm.
right, and this is a thing, I mean, we can put a name on it, yeah. But it's still
I
a
thought
hoe.
you just meant like, because polyamory comes with the terms of like being in a committed relationship.
Does it? If
Semi. Yeah.
Semi.
Yeah.
with several people.
Yes, with several people. Whereas, like, if you're just trying to smash everybody that crosses your path, that's not polyamory. That's just being a hoe. And no judgment.
I don't know. Yeah, that's insane to me.
It's
That's insane.
I met that one chick that I was telling you about.
place, yeah.
Yeah, she was like straight up with me. She was like, I don't want anything serious. I'm polyamorous. I was like, what?
I
But
also
that's what
had
I mean.
a.
That's so if you're
Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I also had someone who was into polyamory.
But
Yeah.
they you said she didn't want a serious relationship, but the one
Mine wanted
did.
a serious relationship, and he had previously been in a serious relationship with a woman who was married.
Bars.
So he was her boyfriend, and he
and the husband knew.
and the husband knew.
Yeah.
Wow.
The polyamorous chick that I was I had that conversation with, she was basically like, if I introduce you into my relationship circle. That's literally how she called it.
Wow.
You would have to meet some of the people that I
it's
mainly
actually-
engage with.
Fucking serious.
It's actually
Swear.
called a
Swear.
polygot, and I need her if she's
What
gonna be.
is that a word?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does polygot mean? Like the
That's just like
community?
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. She told me that too.
It's her harem.
And you would have to meet the members of the GOT.
So she said that some that I'm more serious with, I would like you to meet them. And then immediately I wanted to grab a gun and kill myself because I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
So wait, how many did she have?
4.
Did she tell you? Oh my God. So who was she, how many was she serious
Right.
about?
2. Yeah.
So what was the point of the other two?
Smash.
So what was
What's the point of the other two?
and
Serious.
but what is the
So
point?
you can't smash people that you're serious with?
No, she was like, from what she told me, it was like a very, and the thing is, like, I don't know, like if you're telling me you're in a poly relationship, I'm like, okay, interesting. I wouldn't want to be affiliated with that, not because like that's wrong for you, but for me, I would just kind of, I don't know, I get jealous when I'm talking to a chick. And she's just like, yeah, my dude best friend is going to take me. Hold up.
Who?
Dude best friend?
Who?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
So imagine sticking a dick inside the person I stick my penis in. That's just,
So
to me, it's too much.
you don't know the answer to this, but I'm like, do they all like have relations together, or is it just like
one-on-one.
This one in particular, I think, did
have relations together?
Yes,
Okay.
because of the fact that she wanted
She wants her boyfriends to be boyfriends. I got it.
to be cool with each other and stuff like
and
that.
she only dated boys, not girls and boys.
No, she dated both. But I think
That's what I'm saying.
I think the 2 not serious ones were women. Because of the way she
So
was referring to them.
Are they just like friends that
No,
you
they
like lick
they
their
make
titties
out.
or whatever?
They
Oh,
make
okay.
out and they scissor and yeah.
that's just
Wow.
I think that's what it's called, scissoring. Right?
so does the non
I'm not trying to piss off the lesbian community.
so does
I
the
thought that's what it was
non-committed
called.
ones have to meet the committed ones or no?
The committed ones have to meet the committed ones, and the non-committed ones just basically stay afloat. But she was like, the non-committed ones, you know, they don't like we engage in activities sometimes. I'm like, engaging in activities means going to the Great Wolf Lodge or fucking in a gangbang. There is a lot of middle ground from one point to another. So what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
And-
because like I engage in activities with my girlfriends, but not
Right.
like that.
And I hang with the fellas,
Yeah, but not like that.
not like that.
Going to fucking Jersey Mike is an activity that we can engage in. Like, what are you talking about? This chick. Okay, so I'll be honest. This chick was like low key insane.
I
Like,
told you.
Yeah, we did
No
tell
one
you.
wants
But
to
I
listen
mean-
to me.
But I just that's so that's crazy because you can call it something and legally be a fucking hoe.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's not like it's not like
Not
if she
legally,
were to
but-
get married, she can only marry one of them.
No. But I mean, like, there's a group of people that all agree with this. That's swingers, right?
Yeah, sure.
Swingers is a little bit different because you're actually married. Like you're married to this one person, and you basically like, hey, you can smash these, or we could. It's
We're
more
gonna
of a
trade.
It's
We're
more
gonna
of a
trade.
trade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course,
It's
of
more of a
course.
flip. Yeah. Like
Do her
you-
boyfriends have other women?
I don't think so. Well, she might know about them, but that she never mentioned that.
Were
Yes,
you?
I have
so
so
were
many
you
questions.
Going to? Yeah, I know. I have a lot of questions too. That's it's. So were you going to be a boyfriend or were you going to be a little
No, I was going to be a part of their
polygot?
Yeah, polygot, whatever. And I would like, I straight up told her like, I was like, hey, I'm straight. And she was like, oh, don't be ridiculous. Like, it doesn't mean anything with sexuality.
You would just be my boyfriend, not their boyfriend.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I would just like you to meet them because you feel safe. And yeah, I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But she never said, I want you to meet them. She said, if it happened, I would like you to meet them. Like if you became part of my circle, I would want you to. And I don't know. I talked to her and I was like, hey, you want to go to China again, the Sahara Desert, right?
You want to go to
bro?
Chili's or something?
Bro, that's kind of what the time I was on. I was like, okay, well, that's all interesting, but do you want to go get some Chinese food? Like literally, dude, I was in a
What's your
drought.
favorite cuisine?
Yeah, what's What's your favorite color?
Can we get there first?
Yeah. Oh, Applebee's has a special if you if you want to bring your
we
friends.
can get a 2 for $20.
Right.
And if you bring more than 2, we can get a 4 for $40.
It's insane.
It was but
it's just crazy that they have to put a label on everything. I mean, that was just the whole back in the day, or somebody that could. Because, I remember how you always say, how back in the day, like, black men could get away with hell with their women.
No, men. Men could
you're
get
right. You're right. Men,
Men.
period. Like, but I know, like, some communities where there are black men who were married. And, like, right around the corner from them, they had, like, a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That they could go to her house anytime. And it was
Bars.
Like, and they literally, like, the wife didn't know.
But she
knew
knew.
something.
She knew. And the girlfriend knew it all.
Just to clarify, you bring up a great point. What a great fucking time to be alive. I was born in the wrong fucking generation.
Yeah, me too. Because at least back then,
She's gonna make it real.
Face.
at least back then, she's probably on Quaaludes about it, so
That's true.
she didn't care.
True. But I mean, that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? It was literally a thing. Where
They could
guys
give you like a lobotomy, so it
get
wouldn't
away
matter.
with that
No,
shit.
you know, oh, man, what a great time. Just think about that. Like, you're cheating on your wife,
Well,
and she just wait. Let me cook, man. Let me cook.
I don't want to.
You could cheat on your wife, dude.
You can cheat on your wife now.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hello?
But not suffer consequences. And that's the fucking point.
Hello? The President of the United States.
Oh man.
Hello?
I fucking love this
Yeah, but
shit.
that's the president of the United States. I'm talking about Joe
Let
Schmo
him
down
cook.
the alley. Yeah.
He
He's trying to
could.
cook,
He
man.
could. He could. But
But
hey,
suffer the consequences,
exactly.
Yes.
It's not our fault for the consequences of
Buzz
your
Killington.
actions.
right? Okay, yeah, what a buzzkill. So let me tell you, back in the 1950s, like, let's say I'm married, right? And I'm white. Oh, I gotta be white. All right.
You gotta be
I'm
white.
closing my eyes to envision this
Yes,
great
that's-
He's
vision
closing his
of the-
eyes so that he can't see my
of the
face.
world.
That's what we're closing our eyes
Yeah.
for.
So just imagine this. I go out. Hey, honey, I'll be right back.
Yes.
But then you slap her in the face
but-
before you leave
No,
because you
no,
can't forget
yeah.
about battering your
no,
wife
I'm
a little.
I'm a cool guy, right? So I don't do that.
You're
I'm
not,
like,
you're not a mean asshole.
yeah, it's like, babe, I'm gonna come back, okay? And she's like, but I already cooked dinner and the kids are ready to. Yeah, just give me like 15 minutes. I go out. I go see my girlfriend. I smash, and then I come back, and then now I'm ready to be a family man.
We need that camera. We so need this camera.
No, but then afterwards, that day, right? She finds out, and you know what she says to me? She doesn't say, I have a master's degree. I'm gonna leave you. She doesn't say that. You know what she says? She asks me, do you love her? And I say, no, sweetie, she doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, good. And she stays for 30 years.
So hate him.
And that was a great time to be a man.
Every time in history has been a great time to be a man.
Except this one. Except this one, God damn it. Oh,
No,
my
we're
God.
not. We're not doing too good right now.
No, dude.
We're not batting too well right now. Okay,
Bro.
sister. We are in.
Bro,
we're in downfall.
You text your ex-girlfriend to see how you're doing, and your wife sees that. Oh, you're
man.
emotionally cheating, bitch. How do you know how I feel about it?
You are
Like,
so
what do you-
dumb, bro.
Why do you still have her number? I hope you choke on that Zen.
in case this shit doesn't work out.
To your wife?
Bro, leave it. We are going. Wait, what
Oh
else do we-
my God.
Hey, it's crazy and to calm down the new C word. That's
Yeah.
that is the new C word for women.
Bars.
It is. If you call
Bars.
a woman crazy,
I don't care if you call me crazy. I'm on medication. I know I'm crazy, but if you tell me to calm down,
Both of those. Yeah. Calm down and crazy. Calm down and
let me
crazy.
tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something,
No,
brothers.
I agree with her.
Hey, let me tell you something, brothers. In the history of being told by a man that I need to calm down, never once in my life have I calmed down.
That's true.
But hey, did you need to calm down when he said it?
Absolutely not.
Because sometimes when we say it, you guys really do need to just, dial it back. So
Damn.
can we say dial it back?
I don't want to.
You know,
Damn.
no, calm down, no, because if you say they're acting crazy,
I am crazy.
oh man.
Look, I get my medication in my bag right now.
I do appreciate that about white women. They'll always be like, I'm crazy. And I'll be like, yeah. All right, I knew that.
First of all, I was raised by a Scorpio woman. Of course I'm crazy.
See, and
But they just come out and say it.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
I know.
I've heard that many a times too. They bring up astrology and be like, I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Of course I'm crazy. Like, I'll be like, dude, that's crazy.
It's very Gemini.
I believe in
it's
science,
very
too.
Gemini man of him.
Yes, it is. It is. She is.
But yeah, that is dangerous. I told someone before, I'm not going to mention her name, but I remember.
You dare.
I remember I asked her, I was like, what are you fucking crazy right now?
Wow.
And it was like basically I said, double down, girl. I was like, double down. Because she was just like, oh, you think this is crazy? Really? You think this? She was smiling the whole time. I was so fucking scared, dude.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Was
Yeah.
she white?
Yeah, she was white.
Yeah, of course she was.
Yeah.
You
No.
think this is crazy?
So this is what happened, right? I remember this clear as day. We were at my condo and I had a chick over and she was always cool. There was never a problem, right? So me and her were not dating. I have to clarify that. We were not dating.
Okay.
I get a phone call from someone that I know that me and her were romantically involved, but not like dating either. We were just kind of like together. We would go on dates. And then she moved and it was like, whatever. So she calls me randomly and she's downstairs and I'm upstairs. So I know this might be a problem. So I like take it upstairs and like I have it on speaker, right? Well, not on speaker. I had it on speaker and I'm like, yeah. So she knows it's a woman, right? I answer it.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, let me here, give me a sec. And I was like, I'll come back down. And then I went upstairs, came out, and I was like, yeah, so how's it going? I was like, oh, it's going good. It's like, she was asking me stuff about work.
Right.
Like, hey, when you come into this situation, da-da-da. And I was like, oh, yeah, just do that, do this. She was like, all right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I was like, cool. As I was working around the stairs, I see her head like this.
Yeah.
Like kind of like tilted for the ear to collect. And as soon as I started walking, I see it disappear. I am fucking horrified. No, because that was scary. Like I literally, it was kind of like the grudge
She
shit.
fucking heard everything.
She heard everything, right? But there wasn't anything crazy.
Right.
And she was just like, who was that? and I was like, it was an old friend of mine. She was just like, then why'd you have to take the conversation upstairs? And then I was like, cause I don't know. I didn't know what she was gonna say. So she would say something that would be kind of maybe like incriminating. And I was like, incriminating? What? What are you talking about? She grabs like the first thing that she sees, right?
Right.
It's like a paper towel holder, right? And then she grabs it. Why are you making that face? So she grabs the paper towel. She throws it on the ground. She's just like, why are you fucking lying to me? You weren't talking about work. You were talking about other shit. I could hear you. And I swear I wasn't talking about other shit. I was just like, no, we were just talking about work. Like, what are you talking about? And then she's just like, no. You think I'm a fucking idiot? You think I'm fucking stupid? Huh? You think I'm fucking stupid? She grabs a watermelon, of all things, because we have a big island and it's full of fruit. Literally, she grabs one, smashes it on the fucking ground. And yeah. And I'm like, a big part of me was hoping she just like would be like, hey, you want to pee? Like, or something like that. But it wasn't like that at all.
That wasn't coming,
yeah,
bro.
not even a split second.
Right.
So she throws it on the fucking ground, and then I'm like, what are you fucking crazy? And then that's, bro, it was so scary. It was so her eye, I could see the white in her eyes blended with her fucking skin. So
I'm
it just
just
looked
gonna
pupils.
just say something, okay?
Yeah.
Behind every crazy woman
Oh man.
is a man who made her that way.
What the fuck is she talking about?
So what I'm thinking is that you taking that phone call caused like some sort of trauma response to that poor woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, go get some therapy with BetterHelp. Promo code. Promo code.
We're not sponsored by BetterHelp.
Oh, yeah, we're not.
We're not.
We're
Not
not.
yet. Right.
But yeah, then she was just like, I was like, what are you, fucking crazy? And she was just like, oh, you think this is crazy? That is so funny. You think this is... She starts like laughing. You think this is crazy? She starts clapping. You wanted crazy. You fucking got it. And I was like, oh my God. I called my boy Hobbs. I called him on the phone. I was like, get the fuck down here right the fuck now, bro. Like, this is so scary, bro. I was like, she's lost it. I called my other boy. I was like, yo, Mike, please get down here right now. He was like, bro, I'm at fucking work right now.
And then the dude upstairs was like, whatever you say, don't say calm down.
Oh, man. No, oh yeah, that was the 2-for-1. I literally said, could you please calm down? After I called her crazy, I was like, could you please fucking calm down? And she was just like, calm?
Oh, man.
She started laughing through a closed smile. She was like, calm? Like, I was like, dude, this is fucking scary, dude.
So who needs a horror movie when you can just find a crazy white bitch?
Yeah,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
I was like, leave. Just leave. You're fucking scaring me. And she was just like, you don't deserve someone like me, you fucking bitch. I was like, really? A bitch?
Don't act like one.
Yeah, disrespect, bro.
Man.
And then it was the scariest part.
The
like,
worst,
out of
bro.
all of this was like the day after she called me, to voicemail. I am not talking to her anymore. That was scary as shit. And I was about to block her. And then literally she texted me like almost like a paragraph. So that makes me think she wrote it all out. She wanted to say it, so she called me. She knew she only had seconds to respond, so she pasted it into a text.
So it was her notes app apology.
Yeah. She already written it out. She was just like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I've just suffered
Does
through
she
so
have
much."
a borderline personality
Right.
disorder?
I was just projecting, you know?
Yeah.
No, because I know when I'm being crazy, and I will be like, "Oh, I'm being a little crazy,"
Right.
No. This woman did not have that.
but she doesn't have the cognizance of that she's crazy.
No, she said that. Okay, so the thing is, prior to talking to me, she had a boyfriend that would cheat on her multiple times.
Okay, so why didn't we just dump him immediately?
I don't know. No, so again, that's what she told me.
Ladies, I know you're listening. We value ourselves more than that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously in the 50s you didn't, but
I wasn't alive then. So.
Okay, all right. I'm just kidding. These are all jokes.
He's not joking.
These are all jokes.
He crosses his heart and swears that's the truth. This is his oath.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
No, dude. And then she sent me I'm so sorry. It's just that I get so emotional. You know that I had a boyfriend that cheated on me and stuff like that. And
But therapy is available.
Yeah, and then after that I texted her. I was like, "Hey, I'm just going to be real with you. Like, I can't see you after that. You really scared me and da-da-da-da." But I told her, I was like, "Hey, I hope you get better. And I hope you know that I'm here as a friend." I wasn't going to be there.
So real fast, just this is my advice to you. Sometimes ghosting is okay.
Wow.
I've done ghosting before. But
And in this circumstance, ghosting would have been okay.
if someone knows my fucking address, I don't want them to show up. So that's why I was
So
like,
ghosting, what does that entail? So ghosting is more like, you just don't
like
answer.
that one dude who I never heard from again. The tall one.
Yeah, but I mean,
the
like,
one with the face. Oh,
He knows
shit.
who I'm talking
yeah,
about.
I
I know
know
who
who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But like, is ghosting like a part of they don't block you and shit like that?
No,
right?
you just never hear from them again.
Yeah.
Wow,
That man could have died, and I wouldn't have known until I saw him in this building.
wow.
You can leave
and
it
people
undelivered.
really no shit can do that. Like
And I
it would be hard for somebody to ghost somebody.
yeah, I got
we gotta
it.
bleep that. Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, but I mean, it would just be hard,
Yeah, but
in the
thought
same
that,
work area for you.
But he thought that he was done. So
Done what?
like he was done with what he was doing, and we wouldn't have to see each other again.
Oh, so
And
like
then
the
he
old,
came back.
like the old.
Yes,
I think you gotta believe that one too.
Yeah, you probably do.
probably.
It was a smash and grab for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those. I'm not gonna be here. I'm leaving. So
Dine and dash.
Right.
It was dine and dash.
Right.
I think that. So, I don't do that. So to me, it was like, I never go on like one night stands and stuff like that.
Never?
No,
Bullshit.
I had one night stand, but I actually liked her. I didn't want it to stop. I was like, yo, like,
Bro,
can we hang out
you.
and stuff like that? No, seriously. I was like,
And no, fuck you, bro. So
what? What are you talking
So
about?
from 18 until, how old are you now?
29.
You've only had one night, and I'm giving you fucking leeway here because
Mm-hmm.
as teenagers, we don't even count some of that shit. Those are one night stands. But so from your adult life, from 18 to 29, you've only had one fucking one night stand.
So I am not a whore. I'll
He
tell you.
also has no bleep that too.
Okay.
So I'll tell you this much, right?
He
has
has yeah.
I have throughout my life always kind of like been the same way, and it's like I have to have emotional capacity with someone before I can actually be physical with them.
Okay, so you're demisexual. Got it.
What the fuck does that mean?
I have no
What am I,
idea.
demon? What the fuck?
I'm here.
No, but yeah, dude, that's.
sick of this.
I've always been that type of guy that I'm like, hey, before I have sexual relations, because
no.
that's a big deal, dude.
Bro,
like,
but
I don't care
so-
what anyone says.
So you've never been like overseas or something like that.
Yeah, but
And so when you go overseas, if you've ever gone overseas, like as a young man, because you're still a fucking young man and you're single, and you're only overseas for 4 or 5 days or a week or something like that, you're not smashing anything because you don't have time to get fucking emotionally connected to these people. So it's like, if you come across a good time, you literally be like, nah.
I went to Europe for 6 months and I was cool with people, right? There was this one person that I was really cool with, but I was dating someone at the time, doing long distance, and I just never got caught up with them. I never did anything with them. Me and her were cool, like how me and Brittany are cool. Like we're friends. Like that's literally all it was. It was like, oh, we're friends, we're cool, and that's it. It
Wait,
never.
were you doubting me when I said
No, I wasn't
demisexual?
doubting you, but fuck, that was spot on like
I know
a
things.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Wait,
I know
what's
things.
demisexual?
It's is a sexual orientation where a person only feels sexual attraction to someone after forming a strong emotional bond with them.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah. I thought you were saying like I'm
Hey,
a demon or something.
No, you learned something today.
Yeah, no, I completely believe that because I'm not that type of guy. I've never been that type of guy. I don't know why. It's just not in my nature to do that. I've never, like, even when me and this girl, like, she was like, hey, I don't, like, she was kind of like ghosting me, but would still, like, sometimes answer my texts. And then at some point, me and her got cool again, and then we became friends, and it was just whatever. Even at that point, it was still like, oh, me and her are cool and we're friends and stuff like that, even after we had sex. And it was just, for her, it was a one and done. Because
Right.
and it was actually pretty funny, demisexual, that you said that, because like literally she kept telling me like, I just didn't want a relationship at that time. And you seemed like you did. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I've
I
had
got
a lot
it.
of those.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like for me personally, I don't know, man, because it's like,
But so here's my thing. Like, I know what you like in women. You like them probably a little tall, little brown, like curly ass fucking hair.
rainbow.
What, hair?
No, rainbow. Like I don't care if they're brown, tall.
No. I'm just
short,
We all have a
white.
preference, though. We all have something that look like. If I see this right there, man, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Bullshit, bro. Yeah, and that's why I say I think it's bullshit. We all. I don't know. I think you have something that would be like, damn, I'm gonna hit this shit.
So there's a vibe, but again, rainbow. Like for me,
But
it
for
doesn't
you,
matter.
it's not a. It wouldn't be like a certain one. It's a vibe.
If someone's cool, someone's cool. And then if someone's pretty, I don't care who you are.
Okay.
You could be white,
But
black, brown.
okay, so let's
if you're
say
pretty, you're pretty.
So let's say the vibe is good. So if you say you're emotionally, that's the only way is that you have sex if you're emotionally connected to somebody. Let's say the vibe is good and you feel that you're emotionally connected to this person. That can't be a 24-hour thing. It has to be a fucking time thing.
if I feel a vibe, I feel like it's worth digging into and like seeing more of it. I don't know. Like for me, I'm not the type of guy
So
that.
like if you're feeling that vibe with somebody right away, you
Take
can't
a
smash.
shot every time they say vibe.
You can't smash.
I mean, yeah, but like if I'm enjoying the person's time, like why would I want that to end? You know?
Why would smashing make it end?
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying why not smash and then continue to smash and then
I get that
maybe
too,
get
but I
with them
mean,
and
I understand that too. But you're saying like if you're vibing with somebody and don't take a fucking shot, don't listen to Britney, and all of a sudden that night you're like, damn, and she's like, hey, come back to my place, and shit just happens.
That's happened to me before, and then afterwards I was like, hey, I had a great night with you. You want to do something? Yeah, sure. And then we just keep going out and keep doing our do. For me, it's not like my sole intent is to smash.
No. But at one of those instances where you're like, hey, you want to do this again, and somebody had to be like, nah, I'm cool. I just, I had a good time. Bam, that's it.
Then I would be like, all right, fine.
Right.
And then simultaneously be like, that sucks. Because I did like the person. Yeah, because, bro, I have to like you before I smash. I'm not a Neanderthal.
Yeah, a one-night stand would never work for him.
Yeah, dude, like I have to like you at least a little bit. Like I have to either be dating you, I have to be seeing you, some type of situationship.
Right.
Like, and that's not to say I haven't like slept with someone in the first night. I have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was never like, oh, and I'm never gonna talk to you again, or that was good enough for me. I'm kind of like don't want to keep doing this.
Right.
And it's never led to that. It's always been like, you want to see me again? Yeah, sure. Oh, okay.
Okay, so.
And only once it's been like, no, I don't.
Yeah, so like you felt you emotionally connected with somebody, and maybe you wait a couple dates before you smash.
Mm-hmm.
What if you smash and the pussy's just bad?
Do I like her?
So yes, so the emotional connection can get through that.
That's happened before, and I liked the person, so I just kept talking to them and everything, and it was cool. But also, like, if you have, like, I don't know. I'm also one of those.
There's no bad pussy.
I'm also, I'm a revolutionary in this type of avenue because I also believe that.
What?
Because, like,
there's no bad pussy.
Dude, if you have sex right, like,
there's fucking bad pussy.
It's trill, bro. See, like, I don't know. Like, that's for me. Like, yeah. Maybe I haven't gotten to a point where I've experienced that, but every time I've been, I've been doing the do, it's been like, wow, this is cool. It's pretty cool.
Every fucking time?
Yeah, man. What are you talking about? I don't know. Like that's it for me.
So no time has been like,
but I also haven't had that many
works,
sexual partners. I've maybe like had maybe less than 20 sexual partners. Maybe like. If I really thought about it, I think I would land at either 12 or 11.
No, I'm less than that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, for me personally, I just don't really. I'm a sensitive guy. Don't let my.
Don't let his machismo fool you.
It's Mexican Brad Pittness.
Yeah, don't let me don't let me describing the 1950s and what a glorious time that was to be a man fool you. I seriously don't date anyone. Like, I can't have sex. Bro, I never understood that concept because, like, I'll tell you a story. One of my best friends, he had sex with someone he did not care for.
Okay.
Just did the do.
Yeah.
Right? Ended up getting her pregnant.
Sad.
First night.
Tragic.
And then literally stayed with her, and she's been nothing but nothing but hell for him. And they
now see he's old fashioned.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they aren't together.
Yeah, but he had to be like he had to be a little bit older.
He was trying. Yeah, he was trying to keep it.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys like that. For just so my son won't be a bastard or some bullshit. Like
that. But we need to use contraceptives.
True, very true. Amen, sister.
But also there was one guy that I knew that was the same thing. He was like, he was going through the Sahara Desert for about a year. Right. I think that's what he told us. And he was going through a drought. Like he hadn't had sex in a year after his wife left him. And he was just kind of like, whatever. And he was just focusing on himself. Good looking guy.
Yeah.
Good job. Very chill. And like a really nice person. So he ended up going with us. He didn't drink. So we were out in this bar. And then this chick came up to him. And this chick, I mean, there's no real nice way to say it. She was not attractive, right? Let's just leave it at that.
She had some good qualities.
Yeah, she had a great personality.
There
just not any that I would care for. But yeah, like she was just a great person. See, I am a nice guy, but I'm also a terrible person.
Right.
But yeah, she was like on my man's. She was a bit chubbier, and not that makes you attractive because
280.
Oh yeah. If she ain't 480, she ain't no lady.
No, we said two.
But this being said, right, she was just not attractive. And she also wasn't really attractive as a person, like, to be honest. I saw the way that she laughed. That was the first sign. And then I saw the way that she was acting around her girlfriends.
Right.
Like, this one guy from our group started, because she was with a group of girls.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, like, this is our way in.
Group on group.
You know, because she's filling my man's.
Yeah.
And, like, we're going to go talk to the group. She didn't like the fact that one of my friends was Filipino and went to go talk to this white chick from the group who, like, he's not like what you would think a stereotypical Filipino. He's tall, lanky, and he's a handsome dude, right? And
Filipinos are some of the most attractive people I've ever seen.
Yeah, and so like we were shocked because she was literally being racist. She was just like, oh, she doesn't date you guys.
Oh.
And he was like, and so like, dude, it was just insane because we were like, you're being like, we were grossed out.
I don't understand. Where were you?
This is in Norfolk. We were at the bar.
There's got to be so many Filipinos there just based off of the Navy alone.
Yeah. It was pretty gross the way that she was acting. And my man was just going through a drought. And again, like I said, he never drinks. He was drinking then. And he might have only had like 4 beers.
Yeah, but
it
if
was
you don't drink, then that's going to...
Exactly.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Exactly. So later on throughout the night, we're all bouncing. We can't find my man's. We're calling him. And he's on a way for an Uber to one of our friends' house. And so that's all we know, right? And we forget about the night, whatever. We find out that this chick slept with him. Keep in mind.
Which one? The mean chick?
The mean chick.
Oh, wow.
And she was like I can almost guarantee she took advantage of him. Right?
Well, if he was drunk, then yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right,
and like
right.
that's the thing. Like he put himself in the situation where, and even if he, like, let's say he wasn't drunk, right?
Yeah.
My man's was going through a drought. So whatever he wanted, he did want at the time.
Right.
And then immediately regretted it. And he didn't get her pregnant or anything.
Thank God.
But I remember after that, he was just a little different. Because keep in mind, like he did go through a divorce, but he was always like a solid dude until that happened. When that happened, he was just like, you know, I'm going to start going back to church and try to meet myself a girl at church and stuff like that. And now he's actually dating a really nice girl that he met. He's a nice Catholic girl.
Right.
And we're all very accepting of her. She's great. But like, I remember that experience and thinking to myself, you know, even if my man's, let's say he wasn't drunk, because again, he might not have been. I think he was just desperate at that point. And so, like, and he's actually is listening. So sorry, bro.
Right.
I got
That's
you.
okay. Hey, smash on, bro.
Yeah, you have black hair.
Kidding. I'm just smash on, bro.
Oh my God.
But-
we didn't
but-
name his name.
But yeah, no, I'm not going to do it.
I didn't ask you to. I said we didn't.
Keep smashing, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say it. But yeah, I was like, I saw that experience and I was like, this is why I do what I do.
Right.
Because I would never even, like, going to the bar for me is like going with my friends to drink, be loud, and listen to some songs and sing along and just have a good time and, like, be cool. Like, that's my version of the bar. I don't go to meet chicks. I don't go, because, like, if you're meeting a chick at a bar, they're drinking.
Of course.
Consent is out the window. So you don't want to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, definitely
so you want to be clear-headed and you want to be like concise and not put anyone else in danger, including yourself.
Right.
So that's why I roll the way that I roll. And especially now, like after so many failed relationships, I'm like, you know what? Like until I find someone that's really worth my time or like really kind to me and respectful and and just cares about me, I'm not gonna go out. It's I'm going through a drought right now and it hasn't made it worse. I'm not like getting desperate. You know, there was a chick I was talking to.
Right.
Like me and her were cool, but immediately I saw red flags and I was like Gonzo 4 years ago would have been like, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to die alone. Like that's literally me.
And then
29-year-old, the older I get, the more I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If I'm alone, I'm good. Because at least if I'm alone, I can control what I got going on.
Wow, and you call me a control freak.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm a bigger control freak, but I'm a control freak towards my life. Not everyone else is like you are, you fucking douchebag, you Buzz Killington. How about that?
And on that note, we're going to head out of here.
Oh, we're good. What do we have?
An hour and 35 minutes.
Wow.
Jesus.
Too, so.
Yeah, and I got to go take my dog out. So
All right. Thank
All
you
right,
guys.
this has been definitely not.
Definitely
don't
not.
forget to share with your friends and follow.
Get off the mic. Lady.
Whenever.
Could you sound a little less like my father next time?
What?
Young lady.
Young lady. Whenever you're ready. Have you started? Mm-hmm. I hate when you do that.
Oh, sorry.
She always sneaks it in.